Hello, I'm Anthony, back on track with Firefly today, episode 1 in a Back on Track series, but regular viewers of my channel will have seen this song before in various guises. I used it as a guinea pig when I was building the Rhodes piano line. I've also used it to demonstrate some groove agent techniques. I think I even comped the guitar solo using this song. So it's been on my channel in various guises, but I've never actually spoken about the song itself. That's what we're going to do today. I'm also going to play it in its entirety. It's nearly 4 minutes long. I'm at the stage at the moment where the vocals aren't written. You can see there's a piano guide vocal line here, that's a piano. But the song is structurally complete, and one of my oldest and most cherished songs. This song is the best part of 30 years old, I think. And I've just been waiting for the opportunity to do it justice, really. I'm at the stage at the moment where I'm mostly happy with most of the things. There are parts of the solo that I absolutely adore, other parts that I'm tempted to go and re-record. I'm having to think about that. Anyway, I'm going to play the entire thing. I'd rather you didn't jump forwards 4 minutes before we chat about it, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to the song and then we'll basically deconstruct where we're up to so far. This is the first love song I ever wrote. I wrote it about, 25, 30 years ago for Pauline. And I actually performed it to her. It's unbelievably nerve-wracking. I played an acoustic guitar, just a solo acoustic line, and sang over the top, and it was just like excruciatingly difficult. I had to practice for weeks. But it's basically been sat dormant ever since that time. And some of the lyrics haven't really stood the test of time. It was the best I could do then, but I think I can do better. So that's why it's not sung at the moment, because I'm still in the process of writing the lyrics. The guide vocal, however, is and has been pretty much stable for the past 30 years, so there's not going to be much to be done with that. I think the majority of the developments in this song from this point onwards, obviously it's a pretty richly developed song. The drum line I am completely happy with. I'm hardly likely to change. That Rhodes piano line had a lot of work done on it. There are videos somewhere on my archive, I'll try to dig them out, where I go through that process, and again, I'm pretty much happy with them. If they were originally written as a piano line, you can see the Omnisphere piano below. Let's just have a little bit of a deconstruct and see what's going on with the structure of the song. The bass line is almost as old as the guitar part. It was written very shortly afterwards when I tried to turn it into a song, and it's basically been sat in this kind of prototype state for all of these years, waiting for me to get round to feel like I'm ready to do it justice. It's quite an important song to me, this one. And even though the bass line's really simple, I've never felt inclined to add any extra notes to it. I really like that just big, open, spacious kind of thing. And when we get to the actual sung verse, which is here, it's got a little kind of jaunty skip to it. As you can also see, this is the first song that I did it unwittingly at the time. But this is the first song I ever wrote that had key changes in. I had no idea that I was writing key changes when I did. It's just that when I come to the chorus, it happens to switch to a minor. It was played over the top of an F major 7. That was the structural thing, and I basically take notes away from F major 7. Which you can't hear there because I've not got the guitar in. Genius. And then we finish on the A minor. So F major 7 down to A minor describes an A natural minor scale. So we're switching between the major Mixolydian and the Aeolian minor, and that's what gives the nice contrast between the verse and the chorus. I had no idea I was doing that at the time. I had no idea that the bridge was in Dorian, for instance. These are all just things that were basically strummed out on the guitar. That sounds like a nice chord, I'll play that. And then I've basically gone backwards later and figured out what I'm playing in order for me to be able to accompany it. Similar kind of thing when we get to the solo. I am so proud of this solo. I think it's really melodic. So up to there is probably the best melody I've written. I absolutely love that. The second half I don't think is quite as strong, and it's not particularly well played either. Whether or not I can ever go back and do that again, I'm sure I can. I do feel inclined to replay it because I think it can be done better, but there's kind of a duff note somewhere in here. This one. It's just kind of pops a bit too much, and I've tried fixing it with volume control, and it just doesn't cut it. And it also tails off weakly there as well. I'm just not playing I'm not articulating the notes strongly enough. So that second half of the solo, I've literally just this minute talked myself into re-recording. Damn, damn. Playing these things with feeling and actually playing the notes properly, you either get it right on the first take, or you spend 50 takes failing and put the guitar down and then come back and try to get it right on the first take next time. But you know, no point spoiling the ship for a Haper guitar. It needs fixing, so I'll try and fix it. Keyboard line is very nice and was heavily informed by the chord track. As I say, I've done basically entire videos on the building of this keyboard line, so I won't talk about it too much in this song. Suffice to say that having switched to Rhodes piano, I'm getting a really lovely, gentle, laid back feeling. It's not getting in the way, I'm not playing too many notes. You can see every time I've tried to play more notes, I've ended up taking them out again because it just doesn't need them. Trying to not play notes there was so hard. It must have been like take 20 before I got to the stage where I didn't play any extra notes on either the guitar or the keyboard in this section. I'm a terrible sufferer of notitis. I just spew stuff down, and when I listen to it back I think I'm just in performance mode because I'm enjoying playing all of the notes and it feels good to play. You convince yourself that that's what the song needs. You go back and listen to it and you think, oh, I don't want any of that. I've got to go back and literally not play those notes, and it's really hard to not play. You can almost feel me trying to play more notes, and still, even in the middle of that little section around bar 18, it's still slightly too active, to be absolutely honest with you. But I'm not going to change that. I'm reasonably happy with the guitar sound. I think it recorded well, and it's a pretty well played line, so I'll leave that there. So where do we go with this one? The vocals are the most important thing, I think. I really need to work on the lyrics, get them written, and then Pauline can sing them. Once that's down, I can figure out what, if any, other music's going to need to be underneath. And I want to be cautious not to throw the kitchen sink at it. It might not be anything. This might be a 2 or 3 episode Back on Track series, we'll see. But I just wanted to put it in front of you in this stage, in the Back on Track stage, because it's all very well and good doing Cubase tutorial series where I'm using these songs as examples, but I also don't want to lose sight of the fact that fundamentally it's all about the songs. And to me, the Back on Track series are the most important videos I make on this channel, because everything else I do is all about the song. That'll do us for today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit the like button. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.